You did something good yesterday, so today you allowed yourself to do something wrong. You gave generously last week, so this week you justify the fact that you are selfish. You went to church or your mosque and you gave money, and then this week you think that you should be allowed to cheat or bribe or swindle people, because your conscience, your mind has, an unconscious accounting system running at the background of your conscience. Now, this is called moral credential effect. It's also related to moral self-licensing and moral licensing. This is bias number 51 in our 225 plus bias series. Okay, my name is Dr. Cussons, Africa's premium high performance thinking and strategic execution expert. The moral credential effect is the tendency to use past behavior as justification, consciously or unconsciously, for subsequent bad behavior. Thinking that if I had done things right for this long time, I'm justified to compromise for, a moment. Your brain keeps a moral account of, what you have done right, and then authorizes withdrawal from that same account. I've been honest for so long. Once more deception won't define me. I've treated people right for a long time. I think this little one is not much. I've earned the right to be a little selfish, cater for myself, So your past virtue now has become your present permission to be morally wrong or do the wrong thing or be selfish and all those. Remember, this moral credential effect is at the heart of many wrong decisions in relationships and in business. A respected business leader has built his reputation ethically for a long time and has virtually suffered for that, has done everything right, never gave bribe, and now something happened, and this is 650 million, 1 billion, and he's asking himself, who am I doing this righteousness for? After all, I've done a lot already. That should compensate for, whatever I'm going to do wrong right now. So let me just, do the wrong thing for once. So his internal moral accounting system, comes now to activate that selfish, or rather that entitlement. Like, look at my past record. One compromise doesn't erase everything I have built, and he proceeds to do the wrong thing. Now, the truth is that when it comes to integrity, it's not a bank account that you can withdraw from. Yeah, integrity is always in the now. It's a living standard that exists only in the present moment. So anytime either you have integrity or you don't have it. Yeah, so one authorized compromise can wipe out every single thing. Yeah, the same in relationships, whether with your team or with your spouse or with your significant other, your kids and all those. You must keep up the whole thing. A partner who had consistently loved, sacrificed, do all those, can decide to say, I've done so much good, I should start caring for myself. I hear a lot of mothers do that. They've sacrificed, and the husband had progressed, the kids had gone to school, and now she's almost unhappy with herself and saying, everybody's progressing, only myself. And then she decided now to become wicked or to just back everybody. And then everybody start thinking she's wicked, and they will all forget what she's done all those while. So understand how to balance these issues. Yeah, relationships like integrity are lived in the present. Past generosity does not purchase present neglects. Yeah. Now, the accounts, moral accounts you've been keeping, your partner may not be keeping the same account the same way, but he or she is also contributing something to the relationship and all those. So how do you solve this? How do you fix it? Now, there are 3 things I encourage. Number 1, recognize the internal authorization signal and stop it. When you hear yourself thinking thoughts like, I've tried, or after everything I've done, after giving my track record, stop yourself. That sentence structure is almost always the moral credential effect trying to kick in, trying to press the authorized button. Always stop, scrutinize and know what you are doing at that time. Then number 2, I want you to evaluate each decision on its own merit. That you did something right yesterday does not authorize you to do something wrong today. So always check those decisions and look at it and find out whether you are doing the right thing, and then be able to authorize what you are doing. Is it the right thing that I'm about to do now, independent of everything I've done before? Now, the answer to this question will be at the heart of whether you are going to continue to do that or not. And then number 3, I want you to always understand the foundational power of maintaining standard. You're not going to maintain standard as a balance. You're going to maintain your standard as a floor, as a foundation. Standard doesn't change because you've done so much before and then the standard starts changing. Integrity is not a score you accumulate and over time it's I've accumulated enough that I can spend it. No, integrity is a minimum standard that applies equally to every decision every day, regardless of what you've done before. Any day you stop having integrity, the ones you've done will evaporate. So here's the truth that moral credential effect works hardest to hide from you. Now, number 1 is that your reputation was built one right decision at a time, and it can be dismantled. Yeah, one wrong decision at a time. Your past virtue is not a license for you to do a present compromise. Your track record is not a credit score that you accumulate. It's not a credit line against your conscience that you can decide, I've done enough, let me just do the wrong thing. Every decision in life stands alone most times, especially if it's a moral and integrity related decision. Make each one as though your entire reputation stands on it, because most times people don't even remember what you've done wrong. Even the scriptures talk about it. Those who do the right till the end, that will get the crown of salvation. Now, your history is not a permission slip that helps you to withdraw from the wrong bank, okay? For the bank of wrongness. Your history is a testimony, and any little thing can change that testimony. So I want you to share this with every leader, every spouse, every family member, every team leader, every person of influence who needs to remember that integrity has no retirement age. I want you to share this